Welcome, YouTube. Lord Zath, it's been a while. I'm joined here with Sithkitten, my awesome mod.
What's up, guys?
And, wow. So while I was gone, this thing was released. So I thought, let's take a look at it. Normally, I do this when I'm streaming, but I just don't have time right now. So I've got Kitten here with me. She owns the ship already, so we can talk through how she sets up. I'm going to try a slightly different setup from hers. And then, of course, we're going to take it into battle and see what we can make work out of this ship. I do want to mention, before we get too much farther, that, of course, this ship was provided to me for free by Wargaming for review purposes. All right. So, right off the bat, she looks odd compared to the other Japanese battleships, huh?
I like her, though.
Like, the top end, the upper deck, weather deck, whatever you want to call it, just seems to really bow out here at the front. And most Japanese battleships are the opposite. Like even the Yamato, it kind of bows in after the turret. So that's kind of a weird appearance for her. And then as you get farther to the side, you note that she doesn't have really that big of guns. She's a tier 9. No. And she just, not so much. Now you compare that with the Izumo real quick. I just want to mention that, and you can see she's got the 410s as well. Do they do the same damage? Let's see here. 12.9 with the velocity of 870. 12.9 velocity of 870. They are different. Yeah, they're slower velocity, and they do a little bit less damage compared to the Izumo. And of course, I mean, Musashi is its own beast, right? 460 millimeters, so 18.1 inch, like the Yamato. What does the Heisen have? Also 410s. And these are 12-750s. Okay, so it's the Heisen guns. At least very similar to it.
Yeah.
So that's one thing you'll notice. Also, you'll notice that she's got a heck of a lot of secondary battery here. So that's kind of nifty. Even a bunch of triple 155s in the rear. This was a hallmark of the Yamato class. You also see that on the Izumo. But she's got more. And then you've got these turrets here as well. And then... But wait, there's more! She's got torpedoes!
There's more!
She's got torpedoes. These things reach out to a ridiculous 20 kilometers. Guys, this is what I used to call team killing torpedoes because of how long range these are. So we're gonna have to take a look at that in game and see what kind of nasty, dirty things we can do with that. But already I'm thinking this is a ship kind of like, it's almost like a super Amagi. You can play it like a standoffish Amagi kiting away from things, but of course that's boring. So we're gonna set her up for secondaries. I think that's what we're gonna do. Now I've already gone into equipment and picked out a few of our typical equipment stuff. So secondaries, damage control reduction, boosting the secondaries by 20% for range. So yay, 8.3. And then
do you see the change?
Fire. What change?
Well, look at as you're setting everything up. Look, does it look different?
It should. So I'm gonna demount the secondaries here, and yeah, 7 kilometer. And then with the secondary upgrade, you got to 8.3.
No. I mean, do you notice all your flags are here now?
Yes, I did just notice that. I was going to comment on that. Unfortunately, everything that's been going on, guys, I haven't had a chance to really jump in and play a lot of Warships, sadly. So this is also my maiden voyage in our new patch. So I'd love to hear from you guys what you think about this new patch, if you are happy with the way this is all set up or not. And if you've got any feedback you'd like me to pass along to Wargaming on your behalf, I'd be very happy to do so as well. Let's go ahead and paint the ship. I know that exterior and bonuses have been changed, so
yep, they mean nothing.
We got single color. That's interesting. Paint it red.
I sold most of mine. The ones I didn't like, I sold.
Oh yeah? Nice.
I figure why? What's the point?
Well, now you got the ability to paint it however you want with whatever different kind of color scheme you want. So I'm excited about that.
Well, yeah, and I kept the ones I like.
Yeah. Like I can make this as beautiful or as ugly as I want to, and that's kind of exciting.
Right. And they actually leave all the camos, and you can get more if you like certain camos. You don't have to pray, you can get them.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and just go to the default community contributor. But I probably should have talked about the default colors first that would come with the ship when you purchase it. I like the alternative paint scheme, although it looks almost French with that alternate camo. But, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So, I'll tell you, this is a lot easier to find the camo than the old way, so that's kind of neat. What is this? Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotta put my signals on. So, put you and you on. There you go. Alright, go back to equipment for a sec, because we also have to figure out our bonuses. So, I guess I could... We're gonna do a random battle, right, kitten?
Yeah.
Alright. So let's go big.
Oh my.
Let's go big. These are some ridiculous percentages, by the way.
Right?
But that's because we don't have the special economic flags anymore. So, there you go. Alright. So that takes care of that. I went for the second largest I can go with. Don't forget, you also have depth charge airstrike for all those pesky submarines. And let's set up our commander. Now, I'm going to do what I would probably say is kind of a standard-ish secondary build for this ship. So I think for my core build for secondaries, that's not going to change too much. I like that. I like that. I like that. I've got 8 points left, so I'll probably do that, and I'll probably do that. And that would be probably how I'd want to set up my 21-point captain. Yeah, it should be good. If you feel differently about the ship for setup, please let us know in the comments. It's so helpful being able to share commander builds and talk about what they like about ships and what people don't like about ships. But I'll tell you what, I think we're about ready to go. Look at this thing. I need to take a screenshot. This thing's just like beefy. It's almost like a mating. Beefy. Yeah. I don't know. It's almost like they had a mating between this and, I don't know, maybe an American battleship with the way the secondaries are and the way it looks. Or maybe German. German might make better sense because it's got the torpedoes in the back.
Yep.
All right. Well, Kitten, hit the button.
And you have the button.
Oh, I will hit the button. Now, while we're loading the game, I just want to take a moment to mention, when I do my reviews, I like to go into it very raw, okay? So what that means is, we just talked about the ship.
You like to go in raw, really?
Yeah. So we
Jesus.
just talked about the ship. We just talked about the characteristics. We built the captain with how we think is going to work, and now we're going to play it. This could be a disaster of a game. This could be an amazing game. But the whole idea here is I don't want to cherry pick a game. I don't want to be like, check out this awesome game I had in this ship. She's OP, go buy her. I prefer more of an authentic experience. So that's what we're doing right now. And will you look at what we got, Kitten?
Yeah, a lot of scary people.
A lot of scary people. We got tier 7, I mean.
I know.
We're top tier. And look at this. We also got... go ahead.
Oh, all I was going to say is I find it interesting you and I are going to have to play this very differently.
And why is that?
Because I set mine up as a secondary captain. So my secondaries are still good. They're 9. They're like, they go like 9 kilometers.
Okay.
But I've set mine up also to be my ship itself to be the main armor. The main battery stuff.
Main battery stuff. Okay.
Main guns. So
main guns.
So yeah.
Don't mind me, folks. I'm just taking a couple of screenshots. You know me. Gotta have something for the review. All right, that's good enough.
I even tried to, make her just a little bit stealthy.
Somebody's already asking in chat, how is the Iwami? We're about to find out. Now, what's my secondary range anyways? Oh, I forgot to put all my mods back on.
Oh my.
10.5. That sounds right.
And mine are 9.2.
Right? Yokai. Ooh, a Harbin. Let's blow him out of the water.
Let's do that.
And these are pretty slow, slow shells, so I need to wait a little bit for him to decide to nope out of here. Ooh, I like this. I'm in smoky smoke. Alright, we got a destroyer in Charlie. Now, there's smoke, which is almost always going to attract all the torpedoes. Aha!
Iowa.
And there's a Jutland. Now, I'm in smoke. My range is 10.5, so I can just sit here and fire my secondaries at him. If I don't shoot my main guns, then I don't get detected. Here they go. So we can just watch the secondaries pew-pew for a little bit. And then he disappeared. Oh, look, I got a hit. B is being capped. We have no destroyers that went over that direction. I just heard the torpedoes become available. Let's go. Come on, Kutuzov. Out of the way. Decent hit there. I forgot to look at the armor profile. We should do that after this game. Yeah. Not gonna get a shot on him that way. Now, the big question is, who's at B cap? Is it going to be a Sashio? Sashio is not divisioned. Okay. Oh, Harbin! Harbin is sitting in the cap. This is gonna be fun. And kind of a meh. But there we go.
Meh.
Meh. But I got the hits on the Harbin, so that's good. I got 3 people targeting me, so it's probably best to go into defensive positioning here. Harbin is smoking up. Well, he doesn't have smoke, so obviously that's... No, that's not the Jutland. Okay, so that's another destroyer. Good to know.
Mahan, maybe?
Yeah, it could be. Iowa is overturning. Let's see if I can get him with some shell action. Let's follow the shells for funsies. 3 penetrating hits, 1 over pen. That's how you do it. Now, I'm worried about torpedoes coming from this island here, so I'm going to have to turn now. Because I can easily see an Asashio sending those ultra deep water torpedoes down. Ida's over on A. Oh, that's right. I've got torpedoes on this side too. There we go.
I think we have an Asashio over here in C.
Oh, do you see the torpedoes or anything? Or?
Oh no, I saw a long line of angry hellfire coming out of that smoke over there.
Got it. Luck Chuck. Belfast is charging in. Why? Nobody knows.
No idea.
But he's gonna radar probably, so that's okay. Harbin is reversing into it. Okay. Not gonna be able to get him, so I'm gonna put my turrets back again the other side. And I believe it's time to push if these guys are gonna push too. Waited a little long for that radar. Oh, Masashio is on the A side. He just took out the Scharnhorst. So if that's the case... Okay, it's the Mahan that's over here with the Harbin.
The Harbin and the Iowa. Well, the
wow,
Iowa.
that was some serious lag. I clicked to fire, and the whole game just stopped for a second. Said, "Let me think about that."
It's
All
like,
right.
maybe.
Maybe. Go away, Leon. Nobody likes you.
I mean, his mama might like him.
Well, that's true. Okay. Let's get moving here. Oh, Ruprecht. That's exciting. Torch are okay. Yes. I actually might have a good shot on the Indianapolis over here. So, of course, I built the ship for secondaries, and nobody's here. Go figure.
But he doesn't like RDDs.
Yeah, well, you know. Destroyers win games. I always mention that.
I think it's the other side that they're yelling at.
No, they're not happy with their destroyers, and our North Carolina is sideways over there too. 2 torpedo threats. So that's really unfortunate. That's my conceal. 12.9. I am lay detected.
Lady.
Oh, there's a York over here. That's cute.
There's that other there's that Jutland.
Attention, reporting a target's position.
I'm more curious to know what this Ruprecht is going to do. There he is. I don't like going on predictable courses because that's how you get killed. So I'm gonna do this. Oh, Jutland.
Sorry, York, you were there and you were broadside.
Let's see what the
I had
Iowa does to me. That'll probably hurt. Not too bad. Could have been worse. Aha! Mayhem found.
I see that.
We do have a Kutuzov over here. So, in theory, he should be chewing up this guy. And he is. Come on, turn. So yeah, I totally screwed up his torpedo solution, so yay. Oh,
That's right, peek your ugly little face out.
the York wants to come and play.
Yeah. That's what I was telling him, to stick his ugly little face out.
Cool. Decent hit there. Gonna have to DCP that. Come on. Come on, guns. You can do it. Ah, almost got the kill. So yeah, I'm probably gonna die. Whatever.
Don't die. You're not supposed to die.
Well, I've got 3 more seconds. Or I got 4 people targeting me now, and I'm just getting my heal up. Incoming shells from the Iowa. Oh! More! Ah, damn it, that did it. I knew that was coming.
And he popped, y'all.
Hey, torpedo hit!
Yay!
Yeah. So that's the Iwami.
So that's, yeah.
That's the
That's
Iwami.
the Iwami.
I mean, you know, you saw Kitten's playstyle more in the back. She's still alive. I was a little bit more aggressive. I'm dead. Whatever I hit with the torpedo is still flooding, though, so that's excitement.
That's always good.
Yeah. It's not the Ruprecht. Or is it?
Oh, I just got shot in the aft hull.
There you go. Camera control instructions. Oh, that's different. That's cute.
My biscuits are burning.
Yeah, for some odd reason, we had 3 destroyers over at A, and 2 of them found ways to die without... I don't think they killed...
We're not
they
really
did
getting
kill...
anything done.
They did kill the Haida, so that's good at least. But that sassy hoe is still alive and kicking.
Sassy hoe.
Sassy hoe. And rip the Kutuzov. So this is always the boring part of the game, watching the rest of your team play.
And watching us slowly die.
Yes. But that's okay. Well, you can have some fun with the Ruprecht at least.
Yeah.
Oh, he stopped and turned.
Yeah.
He's probably sending torpedoes right at you as well. So you might want to duck in behind this small island here.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get the turn in.
There you go. She seems pretty maneuverable, actually.
Yeah, she's not terrible.
There's the torps.
So have you noticed someone's been improving her
There's
gameplay?
the other torps. Alright, so that was the Jutland first, and then those were Ruprechts. Oh! Nice kill by the Iowa there.
And the Iowa wrecked him.
Good.
Roop was wrecked.
Good. Now you can smack the Iowa. Don't show him broadside. That's going to hurt you.
Yo, I'm turning.
Yeah, turn the wrong way. See? Told you.
Yeah.
Somebody's improving.
Hey, I am getting better. Shut up.
Oh, it's all good.
It's the backseat playing, mofo.
It's the backseat playing. There you go.
It's the backseat playing. You got me all nervous.
Uh-huh.
Hashtag Zath's fault.
Hashtag Zasfault. Hashtag I'm gonna take a death pick. I haven't been able to do that in a long time. And I forgot to do that of my ship, so...
Such a pretty camo on there, she does.
It is a pretty camo. Yeah. Oh well. There she goes. At how we did compared to the rest of the team. Not too shabby. I'm in the middle of the scoreboard and I died in the first half of the battle, so okay. Almost 2 million potential damage. If you look at my secondaries, you can see I fired 348 secondaries and only hit 44 of them, so that's not the greatest of accuracy there, but most of those engagements were long range against destroyers and that sort of thing. I did manage to hit somebody with a torpedo, and I got a flood on them for a little bit. The main battery feels quite anemic. 21 hits at 40,000 damage. So, yeah. Damage received, not too bad. Keep in mind, I did have, I believe, 2 repair parties available when I went down, so sadness there. But
how were your boosts?
Well,
how did it do with the new boosts?
You know, I still got about 16,000 XP, well, Commander XP, I mean. And 16,000 regular XP too. 5,000 free XP, so it's not too bad. You know, bonuses seem to help in that regard. So yeah, there you go. And this is when I was top tier. So I would imagine against tier 10s, with subs, with carriers, with super ships, I think the Iwami is going to struggle a little bit. So in my opinion, you know, I would say if you can play her in a tier locked scenario where she is always going to be tier 9, or you can play her in a scenario where she's always going to be top tier, like if Wargaming were to release a operation where you can take tier 9 ships. I think Iwami would be hella fun. If you're going to play co-op games, I think Iwami is really good in a co-op setting. But I think in a random battle, or any other setting where you can't control the tier, you're gonna run into some problems. Let's take a look at the armor layout here and discover why both Kit and I got slapped so hard by those Iowas. First of all, we've got 32mm fore and in deck. Now, that means it can bounce, some pretty good shells, but it also means that it can be fired upon by light cruisers with IFHE. It can be, just chopped through with IFHE penetration. So keep that in mind. 50mm deck, another 32 upper plating. So this is where, the thing about this is where a lot of those HE spamming ships will hit. So that little plating there is oof. A nice sized armor belt, and 50mm deck isn't too bad. German heavy cruisers with 1/4 HE pen will chew up the deck armor quite nicely on that as well. And let's start stripping away her armor scheme a little bit here. And you can see she's got a turtle back, actually. Interesting. Let's drop the armor scheme a little bit more. And we can see that she's got these armored deck slopes, 108, 115 millimeters, with a 32mm Citadel deck. Now, what's interesting about that is, I'm just thinking about Kitten when she got devastating struck from the Iowa. She was turning back in to the Iowa. The Iowa shells came in this direction, so they must have penetrated that armored deck slope as she was turning. Interesting. Okay, so that turtleback must not have really done enough for her in that situation, or maybe they were just full pens, because there's a lot of ship to penetrate here, right?
It's a lot of penetrating going on.
There's a lot of penetrating power, yeah. So either way, you could tell this ship definitely took a beating. So you got to be careful about your angling in this ship, which unfortunately maybe makes it less comfortable as a secondary spamming ship, and maybe you're better off playing it more like I was talking about before, like an Amagi, long range, spamming those torpedoes, kiting away, and chipping away at enemies over time. I did have at least one decent salvo on an Iowa with AP, so there's that going for it. But that's kind of where I'm at with her. I know some of you might be, trying to decide whether or not to buy her. Like I said, for me, she's a tough sell. I would only pick her up if I'm a collector, if I play a ton of co-op games. I'd rather play an Izumo. Honestly, I'd rather...
I mean, she might be good for tier 9 clan battles.
Well, she's got the torpedoes, right? So, I mean, and again, that's a tier-locked scenario, right?
Right.
So there's that going for it. Izumo is more 32mm deck all over the place, but where the Izumo is sexy, in my opinion, of course, is going to be the guns. And I feel like the Izumo's guns are just far more powerful. It's the same caliber, but that initial velocity is huge. So I feel more comfortable playing the Izumo, I think. But again, that's the playstyle, because you're not playing an Izumo as a secondary spamming ship. You're playing it more as a medium to long range ship. Mm-hmm. So there's that to consider as well. Heezen, I've never been a fan of Heezen anyway. So is she better than Heezen? I don't know. Maybe. And Musashi, I mean, come on. It's the Musashi. So when you're talking about tier 9 ships, buy a Georgia? Can you still get a Georgia? No, they're gone, aren't they?
Get a Pommern.
Get a Pommern. Yeah, there you go. So, but, if you're a collector, great. Let me know, YouTube, when you see this this review. It's getting kind of long now at 35 minutes. I want to shorten this, cut this pretty soon here. But, guys, let me know if you've made it to this far too. Post something in the comments. It's always nice to see. And for those of you brave souls who've made it to this point and have a chance to let me know, there's an opportunity for you to win your very own Iwami. Okay? You'll need to take a look at the comments section of the video for my instructions. Alright? But you've got a chance to win. Basically, it involves you posting a comment on the video, joining my Discord, posting a screenshot of your comment in a special channel that I'll create for this giveaway, and then joining a giveaway bot. A lot of steps, but you know what the nice thing about that is? Better chances of winning if you go through all those steps. So take a look for those directions. Be looking for that. If you have an Iwami, let me know, and let me know what you think of her. And yeah, Kitten, anything else to add?
I want my money back.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining in, and I hope to see you all soon out there. Until next time, I'm Lord Zath, signing out, and Kitten, thanks again for hanging out.
Anytime. Later, guys.
Adios.